Hey, what's up everybody? Ed the Pond Professor here. I am at Minnehaha Park and we are here checking out some of the natural beauty of Minnesota. Check this out. I mean, this is unbelievable. We got all these little riffles, we got boulders, we got natural little beach areas. This is the stuff that we recreated at Save a Fox Rescue Facility specifically for that reason, because this is where we get our inspiration from. This is the source of life. We design and build decorative water features, but we mimic everything directly after Mother Nature herself.
I'm so thankful for everyone involved. It's amazing. Leave it alone. She's all over it. She's all over it.
So it's been an incredible journey for us so far, but I always love coming to locations like this. I could envision foxes walking up and down that shoreline because they're opportunistic feeders. They're gonna look, they're gonna search, they're gonna try to find a food source. They're gonna have access to fresh water. So these are all those little tiny things. They might be very subtle, but we take all that stuff into consideration because we wanna replicate that natural habitat. Because when you do that for an animal, when you put them in the right habitat, they're more at ease. They're gonna be happier and healthier. And that makes for easier care, less veterinary visits. So that's exactly what we're trying to do for Michaela, as well as all the foxes that she has coming through her facility. Mimicking nature, recreating these things. Let's go take a walk around and see what else we can find right here at the park. This is exactly what we just built over at the Save a Fox facility. Massive natural boulders from the local environment, replicating nature. I love this stuff. All right, we made it. Minnehaha Falls. It's my first time here and it definitely delivered. This view is unbelievable. Listen to it, you can feel it, the power of all that water coming down here as it cuts and erodes away everything. I love looking at the stuff around it. So you have that power of water going through the middle, but how it interacts with the surrounding bedrock, the different types of vegetation, the mosses, everything that's associated with it. That's where my mind and that's where my focus actually goes to. This has been a great stop, but I want to head back over to Michaela's to see how the foxes did with the brand new pond. Are you ready? You're going to plug it in over there.
Okay.
Great job, everybody.
Wow.
Oh.
So cool. I'm like speechless.
Michaela, what do you think? How's everything working so far? The first night.
So
awesome.
I didn't let the foxes out until this morning because I wanted to be able to, of course, see them actually enjoy it and explore it. And I'm not the type of person that wakes up early, but I woke up early this morning and I was so excited. She was excited. She immediately was running around, jumping over the rocks. It's just, we're happy.
Well,
we're all happy.
And that's what it's all about. Creating an environment for your incredible animals as well as you and your facility. I mean, this is why we do what we do. I mean, we just love it, and I love seeing that natural instinct of the animals coming out. And I'm, you know, watching her kind of climbing on the log and searching and looking for stuff. I mean, it's just awesome. I mean, I couldn't be happier with it, so I'm glad you are as well,
Yes.
because I'm totally excited. All the contractors that came in yesterday, everybody just had an incredible time.
I'm so thankful for everyone involved, so
Yeah, well,
it's amazing. Leave it alone. She's all
it's
over
awesome.
it. She's
I
all
love
over it.
I love it.
We are constantly kind of shifting foxes around because foxes are coming and going and getting adopted, and so there's going to be lots of foxes that are going to end up enjoying this pond.
Yeah, and I'm sure your mind is racing with all different ideas of what you could do in and around it. I mean, one of them was you're excited about getting in the water as well. Just summertime, cooling off. And that's really what even what a recreation pond is. You know, designing and building an ecosystem like this, it's good for people, for animals, for pets, for wildlife. Just watch.
She's just hopping all over.
I know, I can't keep my eyes off of her because she's just hopping around just playing. And it's, you know, for an intelligent animal like them, it's going to allow them a whole new enrichment. You can see their minds working, exploring. I can't wait until you get fish inside of here. I mean, it's just going to take it to that next level, even beyond what we currently have.
Yep, and that's the plan, to put some fish in there so there's more enrichment for them.
I love it. So we talked a little bit yesterday about the skimmer, so that's that recirculation. That's going to give us the desired water quality. So that's really giving you the good oxygen. I mean, you could already see the water cleared up in less than 12 hours. You could also see we're starting to get leaf debris coming down. And inside of here, we can check it real quick. Yeah, you could already see all the stuff that's kind of falling inside of there. And remember, just by closing this, you could block the water and you could see exactly what's inside and you could easily remove it. I think the beach turned out incredible. You know, I love the look from down below.
I love
just
the touch
kind
of the moss.
I love the moss. I'm a moss fanatic. Incredible addition to the ecosystem, and that stuff will grab hold and it'll start to take over and, you know, kind of spread naturally, which is really cool. And the beach worked out great from access. You know, you could just see sight lines are all working out. And then as we work our way up to the top, I mean, the waterfalls, look at all of that. You see how the water kind of comes down and kind of boils itself up and everything. That's an important part of the filtration process. So yesterday when I was talking to you about the biological filter up on top, that's going to break down all the little nitrogenous wastes and all that stuff in the water that causes bad water quality. During that process, it sucks the oxygen out of the water. So we want to replenish that. And we basically, this technique is biomimicry. We modeled it right after natural lakes, rivers, and streams. You know, if you go up into the mountains, you're going to see exactly this. And ideally, you would even see foxes along the perimeter. But it's just creating that right environment for everything just to kind of take off and do its own thing. One of my favorite things is these incredible boulders that Nick picks out.
Yes.
I mean,
oh my gosh.
If it wasn't for the right stone, none of this would even be possible. You know what I mean? I love it.
And I love rocks. I have like a rock collection, so
that's awesome.
I'm all about the rocks.
That is fantastic.
And so are the foxes. Mala, we watched Mala pee on all of them. So that's the way foxes like claim, you know, their territory. So she went along peeing on all the rocks. This is mine, this is mine, this is mine.
This one right over here by the water pond, just look at all the different colors. The striations coming through, the different mineral bands going through there. It's an incredible focal point.
It is.
You know, and you have that water just kind of carving its way through it. I couldn't be happier. I mean,
neither could I. It's beautiful.
I'm looking forward to you doing all your posts and videos and just watching the animals as this evolves. It's going to change with the seasons. It's going to look spectacular if you want to leave it running all winter. It'll get ice all over it and everything. The waterfalls look incredible once they get frozen up. I'm so glad we found that pipe over by your house. It was
Yes.
kind of a last minute addition, but it works perfect.
Yes, and that's something that we picked up months ago, and we've been wanting to do something creative with it. So I'm so glad that you pointed it out.
They've been running through it already. It's doing its job, and it fits. Love how it blends into the whole backside of this waterfall, and then just in a cool little thin area tucked between these big boulders. It's awesome. I hope you enjoyed this incredible project. It's been a blast working out here with Michaela, all of her incredible animals. Make sure you check out Save a Fox on all her social media platforms. We'll see you soon.
Bye.